Hello folks, let's talk a little bit about the benefits of royal families. We hear a lot of complaints from different people about royal families and how that's old-fashioned, nobody should be born with that much privilege, da 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 da. But I think they've got to admit that the royal families actually do a lot for the countries that they represent. I mean, first of all, the world is fascinated by royalty. And these days, there's really not so much against royal families as there used to be. I mean, in the past, royal families used to, hold the power of life and death and say, you die and you die. And these days, it's nothing like that. These days, the royal family is all about pageantry, pomp, circumstance, and a few little political duties now and then. They're more like ambassadors. They have, roles to fill. And they are great for the tourism. A lot of these countries are small countries, and their royal family probably brings in a large amount of their tourism and a large amount of their money. So, and royals are usually popular. I mean, every little girl wants to grow up and marry a prince. And with companies like Hallmark and even still Hollywood, they keep that dream alive. So what is everyone going to do if the monarchies around the world were abolished? I mean, I definitely would not be for a monarchy that was a dictatorship. But these days, monarchies are benign. Monarchies are benign and just pageantry. So here you have, some sophisticated people who come out and wave, go to events, they're like a social life, and they don't hurt anybody. They help. They help people. They're humanitarians, basically. Ambassadors, humanitarians, and all that. So I don't see a problem with the modern royals, and I think there are way more benefits than without them. Without them, my goodness, just think of all the tourism you'd lose and all the royal sales that you'd lose too. Because of course the British royal family is the most famous, but then we forget there are other royal families in Europe. And occasionally I see some documentaries or videos of their families, and that's that's really nice. So those countries have royal families too, and I think it promotes feeling, it's connection, and everybody enjoys that, except for the Republicans. And I said, well, I really wonder if these people who are against monarchs and the royals, I wonder if they are secretly allowing their children to have princess parties or dress up like a princess for Halloween, or watch movies with princesses. So if I ever meet somebody who's like that, who's like, oh, we don't like the royals, oh, they should be abolished, oh, I want to know if there are any royal things going on in their life. Any movies they're watching, any books they're reading, any parties their kids are going to that have anything to do with royal. And that will prove that they are not against the royals. They're just sour grapes. They wish they were born royal. So I really think that the royals are of a benefit to the European nations. And not that we really need to start any new monarchies in the world, but if there ever was, it would just be, ambassadorships, pomp and circumstance, and heavens, Betsy, what would the magazines do without royal news? It's a whole industry. So before trying to abolish the royals, think again. I mean, it's a whole industry of people who are, reporting on the royals, the doings, and it's a whole tourism industry, and I think we'd all be very sad if we lost royals in the world, because that's sort of part of some of the magic of the past. It's still rubbing off on us, and as long as it's not harming anyone, why not? Why not dream? Okay, well, you can leave your comments below and see how I feel and what I think about the royals. And I think they're a good institution, and they're positive force in the world today. So, all right, let freedom ring.